Oh, that nostalgia. Can you feel it yet? Welcome to my Halo 2 Let's Play. Unlike my Halo 1 Let's Play, which was kind of not planned, this is actually me playing live, the Let's Play. Oh, I don't have the... Oh, well that's handy. Well, we're going to create a new profile. Apparently I did not transfer my original Xbox Halo 2 save file to this one when I transferred the save data over a long time ago. Anyway, there we go. This is, if you can tell, the original Xbox version of Halo 2. I'm going to be doing a Let's Play of this version of Halo 2, not the Master Chief Collection version of Halo 2. If I do play that version, I might do it for like a legendary run or something like that. But for the actual Let's Play, I'm playing this version. And seeing as how this is a new save, we're going to do a new campaign. We get to do the intro and everything. At time of recording, for those of you who watch this one, I have finished recording, uploaded, and scheduled all of my Master of Arena Let's Play episodes that I have done so far. 14 total. We're going to be doing this now. New game. The Heretic. For failure such as this, no punishment is too great. We're going to be playing this on normal, because I don't feel like dying to beam rifle spam all the time, so we're playing normal. And now we get the classic Halo 2 loading screen, which is also probably how I'm going to cut between episodes. I miss these kind of loading screens. I think the last game to have a loading screen like this was Halo 3. Now, here we go. Onwards.
There was only one ship.
One? Are you sure?
Yes. They called it the Pillar of Autumn.
Why was it not destroyed with the rest of their fleet?
It fled as we set fire to their planet. But I followed with all the ships in my command.
When you first saw Halo, were you blinded by its majesty?
Blinded?
Paralyzed? Dumbstruck?
No.
Yet the humans were able to evade your ships, land on the sacred ring, and desecrate it with their filthy footsteps.
Noble hierarchs, surely you understand that once the parasite attacked...
There will be order in this council.
You were right to focus your attention on the Flood. But this demon, this Master Chief...
By the time I learned the demon's intent, there was nothing I could do.
The Prophet of Truth, this has gone on long enough. Make an example of this bungler.
The Council demands it.
You are one of our most treasured instruments. Long have you led your fleet with honor and distinction. But your inability to safeguard Halo was a colossal failure.
Nay, it was heresy.
I will continue my campaign against the humans.
No, you will not. Soon the great journey shall begin. But when it does, the weight of your heresy will stay your feet, and you shall be left behind.
Man, I love the voice acting in Halo 2. It's just amazing stuff.
The plating was about to fail. There's viscosity throughout the gel layer. Optics, totally fried. And let's not even talk about the power supply. You know how expensive this gear is, son? Tell that.
Ignore the noises.
Well, I guess it was all obsolete anyway. Your new suit's a Mark 6, just came up from...
So one thing we're going to do real fast, we're going to enable look inversion, and we're going to increase look sensitivity to 7, and we are going to turn off controller vibration.
Song them
There we
this
go.
morning. Try and take it easy
I have
until
the
you get
controller
used
by.
to the upgrades. Okay, let's test your targeting first thing. Please look at the top light. Good. Now look at the bottom light. All right. Look at the top light again. That's it. Now the bottom one. Okay. Everything checks out. Stand by. I'm gonna offline the inhibitors.
So,
Move around a little.
yeah.
Get a feel for it. When you're ready, come meet me by the
There
zap.
we go. Look at this. Some great stuff going on here. Halo 2 was a game that, as a kid, I played a lot of. Also, this game has physics. Halo 2 is a game I played a lot of as a kid. So I know a lot about this game. You can see all these little things, the details. This game still looks pretty good, even the original graphics for the time. Obviously, a lot of the details is just texture work. We have more of these
Pay attention, because I'm only going over this once.
rations.
This station will test your recharging energy shields. Step on in, I'll show you.
Oh, cool, it rolls too.
Your new armor shields are extremely resilient, very efficient. Bingo! As you can see, they recharge a lot faster.
So, the problem, of course, with the recharging... Halo 2 is weird in
Shields
some
go down, Find
aspects.
some cover, wait for the meter to read fully charged.
That, or he can hide behind me. You done with my boy here, Master Guns? I don't see any training wheels.
His armor's working fine, Johnson, so shut your chilly hole. You're free to go, son. Just remember, take things slow.
Don't worry, I'll hold his hand.
Gunny. So, this game is a lot of fun. But some things I don't really like about it. One thing I dislike about Halo ever since Halo 2, and 343 brought it back with Halo 5, and Bungie brought it back with Halo Reach, and that was the health bar system. That's something I actually greatly enjoy. So you have your energy shields, which are pretty strong, but then you also have a health bar that can give you a buffer between instant death. With Halo 2, 3, 4, and, well, Halo 5's health bar system was actually not terribly bad, so I'll give that credit where it's due. But Halo 2 and 3, on the higher difficulties, you're just made out of so much wet tissue paper. Enemies can kill you in so few shots, which is quite a bit different from Halo 1. In Halo 1, you could actually take like a good couple dozen shots from an enemy on Legendary before you keeled over, provided you had maximum shields and full health at the beginning of the engagement. Halo 2 on Legendary, you can be killed in as little as like 5 shots by a plasma rifle. And obviously the Jackal beam rifle is, you know, crazy OP.
Sorry, Guns. It's classified.
My ass! Well, you can forget about those adjustments to your A2 scope.
Well, he's in a particularly fine mood.
So, Johnson survives Halo 1. People liked him so much, they turned him into an actual character to, you know, be alive. Also, this is pretty neat. The giant Mac gun and all that stuff. This is pretty sweet stuff for 2004. I think Half-Life 2 had been around by this point, but it doesn't have the kind of large-scale space map sort of thing going on that this game has.
Earth. Haven't seen.
Okay, by the way, we're at Earth. Halo 2 does not pick up immediately after Halo 1.
The orbital defense grid was all theory and politics. Now look, the Cairo is just one of 300 geosync platforms. That Mac gun can put a round clean through a Covenant capital ship. Coordinated fire from the Athens and the Malta, nothing's getting past this battle cluster in one piece.
Indeed. See Marines walking around doing stuff. Very nice attention to detail, I must say.
Nobody's saying much, but I'll bet something big's about to happen.
So for reference, in Halo canon, I'll talk more once the cutscene is over.
You told me there wouldn't be any cameras.
And you told me you were gonna wear something nice. Folks need heroes, Chief. Give them hope. So smile, would ya? Well, we still got something to smile about.
Obviously, the faces could still use some work, but hey, you know, still look pretty good. Those grunts are getting way into it.
Drawn quite a crowd. If they came to hear me beg, they will be disappointed. Are you sure?
Just noticed a very weird visual glitch that happens. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I am playing my original Xbox copy of Halo 2, so if there's a couple of visual hiccups that happen on occasion, I apologize. I am playing a very old game that has seen a lot of play.
I apologize, but we're going to have to make this quick.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Sergeant Major, the Colonial Cross is awarded for acts of singular daring and devotion. For a soldier of the United Earth Space Corps.
There can be no greater heresy. Let him be an example for all who would break our...
Grunt standing on a grunt. Very, very on the nose.
Commander
Master
Miranda,
Chief being awarded,
Your father's actions were in keeping with the highest traditions of military
and
service. His bravery in the
that
face of
elite
hostile
character
odds
who
was
we're
a
going to
great
find
threat
out
upon
is
the
important
Republic,
later,
and
getting
the
punished for letting the Master Chief blow up Halo.
lost one of its best.
Slip space ruptures directly off our battle cluster.
Show me.
15 Covenant capital ships holding position just outside the kill zone.
This is Fleet Admiral Harper. We are engaging the enemy.
Negative, Admiral. Form a defensive
8
perimeter
cruisers,
around the
67 frigates.
cluster. Men, get to your ship.
If you catch that detail.
Yes, sir.
You have the map gun, Cortana.
At this point in the Human Covenant War, mankind is very much on the defensive. And so large portions of their fleet are made up of dozens of frigates.
They're going to try to take our map guns offline.
Yeah.
Give their
8
capitals
cruisers,
a straight
67
shot.
frigates.
Master Chief, defend this station.
Yes, sir. I need a weapon.
Right this way.
So yeah. I love this game so very much. Not for the competitive shooter aspect of it, I just love the single player of this game a lot. So, here we go. I guess I'll take 2 SMGs for now.
How's it going, Malta? Stand by. They're latched. Check your target.
So yeah, Halo, at this point in the Human Covenant War, mankind is very much on the defensive. During the Battle of Reach, in case you noticed it earlier, Earth has 300 of these Supermac platforms. Reach, when the Covenant attacked Reach had 20. And humanity was still able to wipe out over like 300 ships or something like that before another fleet of 500 ships showed up afterwards. Yeah, so this is like the only time I'm going to use these pistols. These pistols are not good. Nice, he died. So in Halo 2, like everyone is a pincushion. Nice. See, these pistols, like, the Halo 2 pistol is kind of fun, dual-wielded, on the lower difficulties. On Legendary, you might as well not even bother.
Borders and habitat out.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Yeah, being this is the original version, has the original control scheme, so... This also means this game will have a lot of the quirks that the original Halo 2 Xbox version had. And I'll show you some of those. I'm hoping I'll be able to... Oh, No. I keep trying to use the left bumper to pick up the plasma rifle. Put that round through his skull. Oh, this elite already died. Yeah, Marines are actually, like, pretty damn good in this game. They're a hell of a lot more accurate than the Marines in Halo 1, and they actually can accurately hit precision weapon attacks. There we go. Murdering these elites with a pistol. Nice.
Steel pressure doors.
I'll take some ammunition. Nice. Double pistols again. Which is actually not very effective, but I find it fun. Grenades.
We've got orders from the 4th Pelican.
Obviously, I could be using the battle rifle, but... I love the battle rifle. It is a very good gun. I do, however, wish they gave you more ammunition for it. Like, they could have easily made it so that you could carry 216 rounds, but I guess they didn't want, like, the standard gun being literally the best gun in the game, even though it kind of already is. Nice.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, check it out. The Malta's already driven off its borders.
Malta, what is your status? Over.
I don't believe it.
No.
They're retreating. We won.
Boom! It explodes into pieces. So the SMG kind of fulfills the same role as the assault rifle did. Ow. Being the bullet hose style gun. It's actually, surprisingly enough, a bit more accurate out at medium range than the assault rifle is. However, the SMG suffers from having very high recoil in comparison, so it's more difficult to maintain accurate fire at a distance. More pistols.
All hands, ready for impact.
Reload. Red Elites having pretty strong shields. Actually, no, that's not really the case. It's just this pistol is garbage. There we go. Oh, alright. That should be all of them.
Uh-oh. Hey, they're leaving the Athens.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Boom! Goodbye, Athens.
That explosion came from inside the Athens, same as the Malta. The Covenant must have brought something with them. A bomb.
Goodbye.
Chief, find it.
You know, it's a good thing Cairo had the Master Chief on it.
Hurt.
They greatly reduced the power of plasma grenades in this game. They're still very powerful, and if you get stuck with it, you're dead, basically. However, as you saw, the Elite survived the explosion. And this is normal. Although I think if I had stuck him with the grenade, he would have died. But there we go.
All non-combat personnel to prison zone.
Yeah. So they're more powerful if you stick them to the opponent. Yeah. Gunny dies. Go. I'm going to grab your shotgun, which is nice. So unlike Halo 1, Halo 2 gives you a pretty good amount of toys to play with in the very beginning of the game.
Fire teams to habitat.
What am I hearing? I heard something happen. Something was moving. I think did those doors close? No? I must be thinking of something else. Anyway, in Halo 1, for the first 3 levels of the game, you had the Covenant weapons, which in Halo 1 were actually pretty limited. You basically saw all of them in the first 2 levels. Plasma pistol, plasma rifle, needler, plasma grenade. That was it. The fuel rod cannon was only usable by the Covenant, and vehicles aren't really the same as like normal guns and stuff, obviously. This game, you start off with access. The first level has the plasma pistol, plasma rifle, needler, and plasma grenade. And then they introduce new Covenant guns in the form of the beam rifle, the carbine, and later. And in the human weaponry, obviously you have the SMG, the battle rifle, the pistol, the shotgun on the first level. Like, yeah, up in the ante, as it were. So, the Halo 2 shotgun, even though it's not nearly as powerful as Halo 1's shotgun, at least in the range category, it's still pretty damn beastly. Obviously, I'm just ripping into these grunts with the shotgun here. There we go. Yeah, pretty chunky shotgun. Like I said, still not as good as the Halo 1 shotgun, but yeah, it's better than the Halo 3 shotgun, which, although it's powerful, it has half the ammunition capacity.
I was almost on board when they showed up.
Don't worry, ma'am. We're on it.
Miranda Keys and Johnson. Very nice.
Thanks, Chief. I owe you one.
You're welcome. Murdering Covenant like crazy. I may have played this game a time or two, judging by the fact that I know where these Covenant are going to spawn. There we go.
Sir, orders have reached the fire control.
So yeah, even on normal, it's very clear that you can even though this is supposed to be the better armor, you can't take nearly the amount of damage that you can in Halo 1. It's honestly a bit aggravating. Obviously, I've played Halo 1 a decent amount, enough that it's not an issue, but it's still, I still find it annoying.
Registering all hostile vessels inside the cruiser. 13 cruisers to escape. I'm going
Here comes
loud.
the drones. On the lower difficulties, they're not too bad. On Legendary, they're annoying, especially because you can't actually headshot them. I think they wouldn't be as bad if they had the same headshot weakness that the grunts did. So that way they still fulfill the same role as being a easily killed but annoying kind of opponent that just so happens to be able to fly. Battle rifle ammunition here. See, this is what I'm talking about, though, about me wishing the battle rifle had more ammunition. Because in Halo 1, you could feasibly start at the beginning of a mission with the assault rifle and finish the end of that mission with the same assault rifle with the same ammunition that you started out with. Not so much with this game. And part of it is because weapons in general have less ammunition capacity. The SMG, for instance, only has a maximum of 240 bullets, so 60 in the magazine and then 180 extra. I'm working my way down. Technically, you can jump your way down, hit the button, and cut some time, but we're not, this isn't a sprint here. As the Mac gun opens fire. Now, canonically, the Supermac is able to kill a Covenant ship in a single shot, if it gets a direct hit. I think even like a glancing blow from the Supermac here is capable of disabling a Covenant ship just through the sheer power alone.
Carriers are breaking through, sir. They're heading straight for the Cairo. Cortana, concentrate your fire on the first carrier. Admiral, do what you can against the second. Everyone, form up. Follow my lead.
Thank you, game. I'm aware.
The first carrier completely ignored us. Blew through the Malta's...
See, its range isn't that bad. So, as you see, even though these 15 Covenant ships, not only are there 300 Supermac platforms surrounding Earth, they're being engaged by a fleet consisting of 67 frigates and 8 cruisers. And yet, the Regret's flagship still makes it down to the surface relatively intact.
There are quite a few elites guarding the bomb. You may need to get creative.
Indeed. My creative solution is shotgun. And grenade. Oh, that's neat. He's a white elite. This early in the game? Huh. He's normally supposed to be a red elite. Also, I'm not over there anymore, you silly elite. Also, you don't want to be in front of that when it comes back, because it will kill you. Your aim is terrible. That's usually a red elite. That's not supposed to be a white elite. That is... Huh. Well, that's a new one on me. It's supposed to be a red elite with twin needlers. That's a white elite with a plasma rifle and a needler. Huh. That's baller. I didn't know that could happen.
How much time was left?
You don't want to know.
Cairo, this is an Emberclad. The carrier shield is down. I'm in position and ready for immediate assault.
Negative, Commander. Not against a ship that size. Not on your own.
Sir, permission to leave the station.
For what purpose, Master Chief?
To give the Covenant back their bomb.
Permission granted.
This is sadly, this cutscene, as awesome as it is an immediate showcase of cut content, because what you're about to witness, Master Chief blowing up a Covenant ship with a bomb, was supposed to be a full level. You were supposed to board the ship and blow it up. I forget what the exact plan was, whether you bring the bomb with you and then guard it or something like that. You were supposed to blow up the Covenant ship yourself in the game. However, because of time constraints and Bungie biting off more than they could chew with the initial demo that they did in 2003, using a game engine that ended up being impractical to use, yeah. So this cutscene takes place of that level, and it's not the first time that this happens either. It is a really cool cutscene, though. Now, full disclosure, even though this cutscene is still pretty awesome, I will admit the blur cutscene in Halo 2 Anniversary is amazing looking. As it is, this isn't too bad, you know. It's pretty damn good, especially considering it's a 2004. It's obviously a bit ridiculous that the Master Chief would be able to do this and not get shot out of the sky by the anti-air turrets on the Covenant cruiser, but you know. It makes for an amazing cinematic sequence. Anyway, we're going to be heading into the next level. So when the transition happens, that will be the end of the episode. Thank you for watching.